Oh no, guys, we got the meteor shower. Oh my god. Alright, guys, so here we go. Here's the disaster. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to Feature Fridays. And today, have I got a game for you guys? This game is called Surviving the Aftermath, and it's made by Paradox Interactive, the makers of City Skylines, Hearts of Iron 4, and a lot of other like big titles, such as those ones. Like I don't even remember most of them. And so this is currently in early access mode, and it is currently on sale at the moment on the Epic Games Store. So I just sort of nabbed it. It is a city builder, and it is sort of like a survival city builder. So be on the lookout for this as a series on Tycoon Tuesdays and Thursdays, well, Tycoon T days. So let's just get right into this. I want to give you guys like a show around of this game. I currently really enjoy the aesthetic of this game. We're just going to turn off the troll messages because I've already played this before. So here this is the game selection screen. You can sort of build how hard your game is going to be. So you can say cities are demolished, but nature will prevail. So fertile soil is 40%. Fertile soil is important because you need to have it to farm crops. So because this is a showcase, we're going to make this world as hard as it gets. So we're just going to go, planet is a barren wasteland. Now, catastrophes are things that just sort of randomly happen to your world, and it will really mess up your city, or your like sort of little survivor colony. I had the misfortune on my first playthrough to get the meteor shower, and the meteor shower, well, you know, it's pretty obvious what happens in a meteor shower, right? Giant rocks come falling from the sky, and because I literally started, like, the game was like 20 minutes in, all I had were a bunch of tents, and they just got completely destroyed. Like, everything just destroyed. I just basically lost it, and I was like, alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I'm just gonna pick this here. It feels like the apocalypse never ended. Frequent catastrophes, contamination level 60%. So I think Meteor Storm is probably the worst one you could get, but honestly the other ones are hard, but they're not that bad. They're manageable. Resources, let's just go, you know what, let's just start ourselves off with a lot of resources, because then I can just sort of build some stuff. We're gonna have the world like just screw us over a little bit, but I'm gonna do like a proper series on this, so don't worry. Survivors, a group of ambiguous misfits. How are we gonna do this? Let's just go with a bunch of hardened individuals, and we'll go for I've always picked the colony builder thing, so I don't know if this is if this actually affects anything, but we'll go with the colony builder. Continuing. Gatekeeper. Life is unfair, but sometimes so suffering. So Gatekeeper is like random people sort of show up at your colony. You'll see in a moment. And so I guess this sort of affects like what happens. So I think, well, I've always used just this one because this one's just sort of a fair one. So I'm just gonna go with it again. And let's just go pick this one. Get this one here. That's always the symbol I've been using. Edgeburn. Under the shade we flourish. Haven for all. Let's just put this one. This is a model that I've been using all the time. The sun always rises. There we go. Confirm. So I know this is not really like an indie game, but it's an in-dev game, and it's a game I wanted to show off before it sort of like hit the big screens. So let's just start us off here, because Feature Friday is a weekly sort of thing on Fridays, obviously, where I show off, I try to show off some indie games. I try to show off some games that are free on the Epic Games Store. Right now, like, Civ 6 is free on the Epic Games Store, so that's like an $80 game. You just gotta have an Epic Games account, and you can just make it, and bam, you get that game for free. So let's just let this world render over here. Yeah, because I always want to, you know, get the good stuff in here, get all the good information, you know. And let you guys know what's a nice indie game to be playing. I sort of like enjoy showcasing some of like the more environmental aesthetic world builders. Okay, so here we are. Oh, I've never actually used the bunker before. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna pause this here. We're gonna have a look. Oh my god, so this is what the wasteland looks like. Holy, we're actually a little screwed here. Okay, so there's this stockpile, which is where you have your resources. So all these highlighted resources are things you can go and collect. So I'm just gonna move it over here. And we're going to get our people to come and collect it. And then so our workers will automatically come and pick it up. And then we're going to move over here. We can also pick up berries as food. So we'll do that. And we also spawn with the specialist here. So we can control the specialist. Is this the specialist? Here, let me just let everyone move around first. This is the specialist. Yeah, so we can move him around. He's got a little gun here. I love the artwork so far. I really love the aesthetic. This is the gate. This is the thing that we gotta complete. We gotta build it up first. So now, first things first, we gotta secure a bunch of things. I'm gonna put the game on pause. So we're gonna need some shelters. I'm gonna try and put everything not too close together. just in case the meteor shower does hit us, because if all our buildings are really close together, well, the meteors are just going to devastate everything. So I'm going to have... This is actually a really open space. It's actually kind of good that way, because now I have more space to build. If you set your world to like a slightly easier difficulty, where the trees have actually respawned and stuff, you will obviously have more trees and stuff, and you won't have as much difficulty. Well, you'll have like an easier time gathering resources, but it's just harder to get... there we go. Let's put that down here. It's just harder to clear up the area first. Okay, so let's just do that. And then we don't need any of these right now. Oh my god. I can't actually produce food if there's no, Oh my god. Wait a minute. Because I usually... Okay, so in the normal playthroughs, I rely on the trapper to get most of my food. But if you can see here, the efficiency for most of this is like really low. Meaning that there's like literally nothing here. Like, this is like as dense as the jungle is. So food is actually going to be nearly impossible to get. Okay, so if you want to experience this like Frostpunk, I think this is probably the best difficulty to play it at. Well, alright, well, we're going to produce like 4 food from here. Okay, I actually never considered that, so let's see. Do we even have water? How's the water well here? Okay, so we can get water here, but it's not efficient. It's only 50% efficiency, even at its best. But we are going to need a well here, 51%, okay. So we're going to need a well here. That will generate some water right now, because right now you can see our consumption. Oh, we actually have water production. Oh, we started with the well. Oh, and this one has 100% efficiency. Okay, well, we can just cancel that. Okay, so I'm going to scout around here, our territory right now. But it looks like unless we plant our own forest, we are not going to be able to rely on the trapper. Like, there is like a sort of little lake here for fish, but fish are not really that efficient of a food source. They only generate 2 food per day. So let's see. Because we started with the bunker, it's going to ease our transition a little better. But let's try and get a forester here. There's already an existing forest, so let's just try and just plant everything. You've got to press R here to, there we go. And let's just unpause everything and just put on high speed. Alright, come on everyone, come back here, let's build some stuff. So, workers who aren't assigned to buildings are called carriers, and they just sort of bring stuff around and they do all the building and collecting jobs. So you gotta make sure you have some carriers, because they help transfer resources back and forth. 2 constructions are finished, so those are the tents, they are up now. And so, one of the things you want to get going on is you want to finish your gate ruins ASAP. Okay, so we got a forester here. I'm going to move the work area to be like right over here, so they're going to start planting trees here. And first things first, I gotta make sure that I got some food going, because the berries that we scavenge don't respawn, so they'll run out. Let's put down an outhouse so people stay clean a bit. And one of the things you want to get going immediately, like right off the bat, is your gate. Because once you complete your gate here, you can go out and explore the world. And if you can explore the world, well, that is good news for you. So we need to get some plastic gathered here. Hopefully that doesn't actually drain most of our resources here. Recycler. I'm going to build a recycler right over here. So the recycler will allow us to gather plastic from these like trash piles here. And the scrapper will allow us to pick up pieces of metal from metal deposits, or just like metal trash. So there we go. See metal scrap here? Like there's like someone's like metal hut here. And there's also these animals here that you can attack with your specialist. You might also encounter some animals that might attack your guys when they're out scavenging. So when they're out scavenging, like you might meet like a wild sandworm, and it'll just devour your guys. And you might lose colonists like that. So let's see. Okay, we are lacking wood. Okay, don't worry, guys. That's why there's random... Gee, you know what? It's so convenient there's random wood planks just laying around. Alright, so we gotta make sure that wood planks are getting collected. I like to build a second stockpile sometimes, just so that like there's like a second area to harvest, so you can be harvesting a bunch of areas at the same time. We've got food storage here, so let's just put this on fast forward so that we get the stuff harvested. Like food is not really being produced, but we have a diverse section of food actually: jerky, potatoes, canned fruit. So normally in the early game, you're gonna rely on harvesting resources around you, and sort of one of the games that this sort of game reminds me of in terms of like the urgency of everything is kind of like Frostpunk, but I can say that it's not yet as hard as Frostpunk, because literally in Frostpunk, like the first day, like bad stuff happens to you already. That being said, like if you construct a gate, bandits will show up and try to attack you, so you got to make sure you have the right amount of people on the gate. So it could be a case that if you have like the quick time events turned up to be very harsh, you might get bandits, like a huge squad of bandits on the first day, and they'll just come in here and like kill everything and like you're just gonna have a bad time. But maybe that's the difficulty I gotta play out. But I wonder if like the normal difficulty, if it was cranked up a little bit more, if that would be cool. I don't know. It might suck if it's like, you know, you're just trying to start, because like obviously the scaling with Frostpunk is not even the same, because Frostpunk is like, you start with like 80 people, right? By the way, guys, I haven't seen my Frostpunk series right now. It's currently running. It's going to run for like 10 episodes for at least, or until how long it takes for me to complete a new home. And then I'll probably splice in a little bit of this, Surviving Aftermath, and also Frostpunk. So maybe Frostpunk will be on Tuesdays, and this will be on Thursdays for now. And so it's going to be a little tough to scale what's happening in Frostpunk to here, because, well, you have 12 people to start with, or even less, right? And if like you lose like even like 1 or 2 people, that's a huge impact on your economy, on just everything. So okay, let's see. So recycler is going to start gathering up some plastic. So we can't actually harvest plastic by itself from the stockpile. We need the recycler to help us. So right now we have 6 workers here, but as soon as the gate comes up, it'll allow us to send our specialists outside to the map, and he can start scouting and help us find stuff. Okay, so he has a different specialty. So he has scout specialty, which means he'll probably be able to explore better. Bonus to action points. So that means they can do more. They can take more actions. And this sort of map here, once you get there, it sort of takes. It's kind of like a Civ map, honestly. So let's just fast forward a little bit, because the other resource production, I'm not really too scared about yet. It's just we just gotta make sure that we have some sort of food coming in. So we can probably put the trapper here. Now that the forester has established themselves. There we go. And I'm also probably gonna want to see if we can get a insufficient materials. What do we need? We need wood planks. All right, no surprise, wood is gonna be in high demand. So we're gonna get the forester here, and we're gonna start getting a lumberer here to start chopping down wood here. And maybe we can chop down the wood here, because this is like a nice little forest here. So trappers work well only in forested areas. And as you can see, there's not really too many forests here. Oh my god, what is that? Is that a landmine? Are those bombs? Oh no, this is just pieces of plastic. Okay, 3 deposits depleted. There we go. So move work area, I'm gonna move it up here. We're gonna need to harvest everything. As you can see, there's a lot more deposits. And there we go. You see these fierce mouse? They're giant rats, and they'll attack you. Well, they're mice, but you know they'll attack your citizens. So yeah, you don't want to mess with those. So let's see, move work area. Okay, so these berries are still here. We still got berries here. So usually the area close to spawn is quite forgiving. So you can have a lot of options in terms of just like, you can be a little bit, it's not like right off the bat where you're just getting knocked out. So move the work area of the trapper to right about here, 70% efficiency. So that's gonna help us produce some good food. And there we go. I'm not gonna build, I should probably build some dirt roads, but maybe a little bit later. So let's just fast forward here so we can speed it along. Plastic is being generated. We can see here we're producing 3 plastic, and we're consuming 1 piece of plastic per day. So we need 1 piece of plastic there, and we actually need metal. That's why the gate's not being built. Okay, so I didn't realize we were that low on metal. So we're gonna get a scrapper here. We're probably gonna put him right next to the plastic guy. There we go. And let's just get this built. So this needs concrete as well. So concrete we can easily pick up off of the... Oh my god, did you see that? That was a meteor that just fell. So, oh my god, so it's not even restricted to catastrophes. Like, meteors just randomly fall on me. Okay, so that's how you want to place your structures too close together. So this large concrete room, we can just demolish it, and we can get access to the concrete. What I kind of don't like is that you don't have access to research points. Like, these are the research points, right? That lets you, like, upgrade your stuff until you get access to your gate. Because the only way to get research points is to get your specialist to go out on the map, which is right here. He can't really leave the map right now. Oh, there's a farm here. So you see here, this is the map here, right? Once you have the gate, your specialist can I send him out right away? Yeah, I can't send him out to the world map right now. I need the gate first. And then, so once I can send him out, he can go and explore the world. As you can see, the world map is huge. There's like a lot to see. You'll encounter bandits, you'll encounter things to loot and stuff. And so what I don't like is that you have to wait until you get access to the world map before you can go and look around for research points and then get your research upgrades. Like, you should start with some, or have some means to get research points in base, like not a lot, right? So that exploration is still useful, but like, you should have some. That's sort of like my opinion on it, I think. Because like, it sort of sucks that like you have to get your gate completed. Okay, so let's just move the scrapper here. They're gonna start collecting metal from here, unless there's a closer deposit. Doesn't look like there is a closer deposit. Yeah, the deposits are all here. So look here. There's 89 metal to be gathered here, 67. So once you run out of metal to be gathered from the top, or plastic to be gathered from the top, there's actually a plastic deposit that's buried under here. So I'm assuming these are supposed to be like landfills. And so you're just there in a landfill. So like, there's more to be harvested, and yet you can mine it I guess. I guess we can call it mining. So here we go. We got our harvester here. She's just harvesting. So all your citizens also have a lot of special buffs. So here she has different traits. So she has one eye. So try to make a quick buff by fighting, and then so she lost an eye, and so she has 5% production speed reduction. But Picture of Hell, she has plus 20% bonus health. And so she has 120 HP instead of 100, and she recovers faster. And she's educated, so she produces faster. So yeah, all your citizens have unique traits to them. Look at this, Grace. Obsessive. Minus 15%. Being there, she has 30% extra HP. So my citizens are actually really tough. Let's look at this little kid. Kid is healthy. Okay, so they recover faster. Oh, there's another kid here. Okay, so is our gate gonna get done anytime soon? Let's just put this on fast forward. Hold on, we'll probably get the gate stuff done here. We can select like some of our other citizens. I wish there was some sort of overhead that you could use to, like a sort of like drop down chart that you could use to see all of your citizens. Because if you go over here, settings mode, like you can't really see all of your citizens. Like here, it'll tell you like soil types, barren soils, and hospital, right? But like, oh, is this? Nope, doesn't tell me. So I wish there was like something like this is like the tutorial stuff. I think I wish there was like a section where I could just like have a look at all of my citizens. This is a list of all my specialists. As you explore more and as people sort of come to you, you might get specialists in the survivor groups there that come to you. So there's a possibility that you will get new specialists, but it's sort of RNG, so you just sort of have to wait it out. Okay, so I'm just get this over here. So Trapper, we are producing 4 wood, but we're producing 4 food, but we're consuming 10 of it. Okay, so that's pretty bad. And the Scrapper here is producing 3 metal. Hold on, how's the metal going? 3 metal, we gotta consume 3 metal. Okay, so right now, everything's looking pretty good. But at some point, I think within like a few days, like a few in-game days, we are gonna get hit with a catastrophe of some sort. So let's see, I'm gonna move the Trapper over here. And then I should probably put someone to log this area, and then like replant it. Okay, let's go. So I have my city sort of laid out with a pretty open scheme here. Insufficient materials for the Trapper. What do I need? We need plastic. Well, don't worry, we got that. So the faster this gate gets done, the better it is for us. The good thing is the materials for the gates, if you start with like plenty of materials, isn't hard to get to. Some of the late game components here you can only discover through exploration in the early game, and then later in the game you can build them. So I just want to like admire the aesthetic of this game. So let's just zoom in here. Look at I don't know, I really like this. Like this sort of post-apocalyptic aesthetic here that they got. Like everything's sort of made up of scrap and like stuff like they've scrounged together, and it's like a sort of like it's like a metal like silo or something that you use to store resources and turn into a hut here. We got a bunch of tents here. We got a little bit of modifiers here. Rested poorly. People are still doing okay. The tents don't make for the best rest here, but you know, people are doing what they can. They're sleeping right next to some nuclear waste, but you know, that's besides the point. Here we got the logger's cabin. This one actually looks like a proper cabin. Oh wow, actually looks like a pretty proper cabin. There's like a bunch of tarps there. I mean, I guess this is a really good imagination of what a post-apocalyptic society would look like. Just everything scrounged up. I really like the way this game looks. I really like the way it's shaping up right now, and I'm really looking forward to, well, getting the full release of it. So let's just keep going on. Hopefully we'll encounter some sort of catastrophe soon enough, and I can show you guys what will happen with a catastrophe. I don't think they let you have a catastrophe too early on, so that it's like at least you have some time to prepare, or else that'd be like completely unfair and completely unfun. Okay, so the Trapper is now completed. I'm gonna move the work area over here. That's like a 60% efficiency rating. Can we get higher? Oh, we got 69. Oh, 71. Oh, there we go. So let's just come here. You're gonna come and trap over here. 71%, even though it's like a radioactive wasteland. Unfortunately, you cannot see the animals that they're trapping. Okay, so this is come here and harvest all these berries over here. So the berries are like the bread and butter of your early game. Oh, and the gate is constructed. Okay, so the gate's constructed, and look, we got some survivors already. So, oh, look at that, and we got a new specialist, and the specialty is scavenging. We come from a nearby farm. It had everything we needed and more, but then the boars came. One thing we didn't have was, oh man, the 30 to 50 feral hogs, guys. So I'm gonna accept these survivors in here. More hands on deck. Some people are unhappy because some people are a little like, they're like hermits, or they're a little xenophobic, so they're scared of new people joining the group. Which is, yeah, hermit. This guy's hermit. Happiness penalty when survivors join the colony. Dread seeing new people. That's okay. So now our food consumption has gone up, and our water consumption is now at like 50, like not 50, but like it's producing as much as we're making, or we're consuming as much as we're producing. So we're gonna go for another tent, another emergency shelter here. So I think we're just gonna have a housing block here. So let's just have like it kind of close together. So we sent our specialist to the map, and there we go. You can see both of these bad boys out here. So we can get them over here to explore. So we just gotta, yep, there we go. Right click over here. And, oh, look at that. Well, you look at that. We got some enemies. So we can also use our specialist to attack enemy base camps, if we so choose. Scavenge, come here and get some food. This is the farm, I guess, those survivors came from. And there we go. And now you can see they're out of moves, right? And so we have to wait for a little bit. So when this whole wheel, this green wheel here, goes around once, that's when you're able to get them to do stuff again. So right now they're still tired up, right? So let's just sort of play it through. And there we go. Look at that. The green wheel is completed. And now they can do stuff again. And yeah, okay, so I can get them over here because they're still pretty close to home. So they refresh quite quickly. And look at that. There's our research that we were looking for. So this guy is not that great for scavenging research because of his research points. So you can see here he only has 1 in research. Our guy here is 3 in research. So he'll gain more of that resource when he chooses to scavenge for it. This guy will be better off when it comes to picking up materials. So for example here, he has scavenge 4. He's going to pick up all 28 stacks of his plastic. So scavengers, like your specialist scavenging is actually very, very good. You should always prioritize it. 3 colonists are homeless. So okay, so right now, we got to make sure that our production is going up. But we got to get those research points. I want to show you guys what it's like to do some of the research. I mean, the research is like, as an early game, it's fairly like simplistic. But, you know, it's good to see. It's just good to check it all out. I like how the dirt here is like just a lot more like clean looking than the dirt over here. But we're like basically in a desert right now. So I should probably stock up on a water tower at some point. So you get like a 1-day notice that you're about to get hit with a catastrophe. That's not very fun, but at least it's 1-day notice. You can also build a radar, which will help you detect the catastrophes a little earlier. So now let's see. I think if I build the lumber guy here, we'll be able to pass a road through here. And then, yeah. So I don't have any medical facilities yet, but if I get a pandemic, which kind of fitting, because right now it's COVID, you'll have to get the medical facilities. Insufficient construction for the lumber yards. So what do we need more of? Let's have a look here. We need more wood, and we need more plastic. So plastic is gated by our recycler, because you can only have 1 guy working on it right now in the early game. Sometimes I actually would like to build 2 of them. Although it's quite costly on your resources, it's not too bad of an idea. I like how the citizens sort of work throughout the night. There's no real sort of stopping time when they work. So it's kind of like Banished, I guess. I don't know if Banished has a day and night cycle. So let's just make sure you guys get this on high priority, please. Whatever happens. So let's just see what happens. And are they ready to move again? They are almost ready to move again. There we go. So you got to make sure you make the most usage of your specialist as possible. So he's going to come in here, get the research points. The good thing about research points is it goes right into your inventory right away. And you got some silver here as well. So here, I'm going to get this guy to come here and get some of the plastic. You might be able to find a car a little bit further in. Eventually, you will need a car because these guys can only walk a little bit of distance. And to have them come all the way out here, for example, and then to go all the way back, it's going to take forever. But with a car, well, everything's easier. So now that we have the research points, let's go to the research here. So I think one of the most efficient things you should be getting, first of all, is probably crowbars. Increases your production speed of metal and plastic by a lot, and it allows you to have scavenger teams, which increases the number of people who can work there. So good thing that this costs very little research points. So I'm going to research crowbars first. For food, survival skills, it's pretty useful for the hunting stuff, so I'm going to research this next. So that will increase our productivity there. And yeah, so I want to make sure I get those resources there. Food, we are still fine because we're sort of still living off of the berries. We still have a lot of berries here. Like, we still have a lot of berries that we haven't exhausted, and our colonists will be fine eating those berries for a little bit. You will get a malnourished debuff at some point in time if you keep having them eat one type of food resource, which I guess is kind of realistic. I like that. So let's see. Completed emergency shelter. There we go. Crowbars finished researching. So let's just come back here. So reclaimable materials +1 metal production. 8 hours, 12 hours. Let's get the survival skills going first. There we go. Emergency shelter, crowbars, research. So we're going to be gathering stuff a little bit faster, at least all the metal and the plastic. And then I'm going to research the production doubling, I guess, so that the metal at least is more efficient. And it looks like our specialists are ready to make a move again. So I'm going to get this guy over here. And he's going to check out this area out. Oh, he's got some... So these are mealworms. They belong in the food category. I mean, desperate times, desperate measures, right? So you can eat those things. There we go. And now this area has been completely exhausted in terms of what you can scavenge here. I don't actually know if you can scavenge again, but you will not get that resource. So there we go. Specialists are very helpful in this way. Okay. So let's see. Our food is quite high right now, which is good. It's not going to stay like that, though. So I got to prepare for that. A lot of this game is just sort of planning. It's kind of... It's like a more directed city builder, like I guess, if that makes any sense. Survival skills, research. I'm going to build another forester here. There we go. Insufficient materials, can't sell progress. So now that our survival skills has been researched, I can go get basic farming, which will allow us to have a little bit of crop production. Should I get this first? It's 15 hours of research. I know I need at least basic farming, and I need to get reclaimable materials here for sure. Pack tactics. Actually, no. I'm gonna get pack tactics because that'll ensure that our food production is steady. So deposits depleted. Pack tactics allows us to have a second hunter. Oh, okay, there we go. So let's see, what does Grace's stats have? Oh, she has less production speed. Oh, but she's tanky. She's got higher production. So she actually nullifies her own modifiers. Nice. Right, 15% minus 15%. Nice. 3 deposits have been depleted. There we go. Let's move the work area to over here. Grab the berries. So if your people work near nuclear deposits, you will get radiation sickness. A good thing for this game is that radiation sickness can be easily cured, which is highly unrealistic because in real life, if you get radiation sickness, like, I think you're basically toast. Okay, so specialists are now ready to do their stuff again. So for science, I want to see what happens if I get them to try and loot this thing again. Oh, you just can't. Okay, excellent. Well, that's good that the game implemented that feature. So let's just go check this area out over here. And wow, we found Lush Town, our first little settlement. That's really good. Okay, so you can, once you go up to them, you can trade with them and see they have carrots and sunflowers and cabbages to offer. They even have a car to offer us. So that's actually amazing. So we can trade with them, establish some friendly relations, and it's really great that they're really so close to us. It's a lot of this placement of the stuff is RNG, so I guess I got pretty lucky here. Ooh, I can't get them to scavenge that, but I can get them to come here maybe. And then get them to scout. Oh, no, I can't get them to scout. Okay, that sucks. Okay, so we'll just have to wait a little bit. I'm surprised the catastrophe hasn't hit me yet. I'm actually kind of surprised. But then, like, you know, as soon as I say this, the catastrophe is going to hit, and then, like, everything I've built so far is just going to go straight into the ground. So, pack tactics. Let's just get another person working here. And now look at that. Food production is 12 to 12. And if I go for another one here, we got food production at 16. So we're going to have more food coming out than we need. And that, well, is always good news. So now we got to make sure we get a lumber yard. So make sure this is on high priority. The forester here doesn't really matter as much, but let's just crank this up to high gear over here. And actually, let's just get some research going. So scavenger teams, bring more resources back, reclaimable materials. Let's see, I can get one more metal. Heavy tarps makes it so that the tents are more durable. I'll only need to research this if I'm about to get, like, meteor storms, I guess. So let's go for reclaimable materials. This is all quite, I think this is better than scavenger teams, because I went for scavenger teams before. The thing is, though, this means that every time you harvest something, you get +1 for the metal, at least, which is better. Because then having 2 people work on it, because right now my colony is still quite small, so having more hands on the same building, yeah, that's fine, but oh my god, someone here got injured here. What is going on? Is this person okay? So they have no conditions. I guess they just took some damage from something. That's interesting. They just randomly took damage. Okay, so if your citizens get injured and you don't have a medical post, they'll constantly take damage over time, and eventually they'll die. I learned this the hard way. That's how I know. I had one citizen who got injured, and I was like, yeah, whatever, just don't sweat it. And then I didn't know they kept taking damage over time, and then They died. They died because I didn't get a medical post up fast enough. Plank deposit depleted. Okay, so we still have some small concrete ruin here. Specialist ready for action. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get you to loot this metal here. There we go. Get that metal. Bam. Alright, and I'm going to get you here to loot these mealworms. There we go. And then, oh, okay, so I guess looting takes a long time. And then we got to get, I think I want to get this guy back to base. So right now you can see in his inventory, he has plastic, he has mealworms, and this guy has metal, and he has jerky. So those are in their inventory until they come back to base. So I need to make sure they come back to deliver it. Uh-oh. You see a group of bandits approaching. Alright. So here we go. We got some bandits here. And, alright, well, we're going to have to fight it. Now, here we go. We're going to make sure your gate is manned with 2 people. Let's see what they want. So as you can see here, I can't give them any food, and I don't have any money. So we're going to have to tell them to come and take it. Let's see what happens. So our gate is under attack. Our gate has health here, and so do the rest of our buildings. It looks kind of bad for us right now, but as soon as there's only 3 of them, and when we kill off one of them, like their health bar is dropping. There we go. This guy is going to die. No free carriers left because everyone here is on the gate trying to defend it. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Can't let them do this to us. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Alright, we killed them all. So this last guy up in the back sort of runs forward and like blows himself up all the time. So there we go. We survived our first bandit raid. And there we go. So lumberyard is now here. It's working. Can I get some efficiency here? Oh no, there's no efficiency. There's just how many trees are in the area. So I'm gonna get the lumberyard to chop down the forest that's currently being planted by the forester. And I think the forester plants the trees at the same rate as which the lumberer can cut them down. So your forest is gonna be self-sustaining, which is good. Not realistic though, I guess, because I don't think that's how it works in nature. Because trees take a long time to grow, but not quite that long to cut down. Okay, so now we just survived that bandit raid there. So that's one of the things that could happen. I have so far yet to lose a bandit raid. You can appease them if you want, but you can't really tell how strong they are. So you sort of just have to, you know, just sort of have to go with it and like hope that like it all works out for you. Okay, so I think I need to unlock basic farming soon. Let's see. Oh, but if I okay, so nurses will allow me to have my medical facilities have more people. I'm not going to want to get heavy tarps because heavy tarps doesn't do anything for me later on in the game because I don't want to have tents. Nurses will always be useful, and this will open up the tech tree to communal living, which allows us to build a tenement. And a tenement houses more people, is safer, and if you get interior walls, people will start having kids because right now everyone just sort of lives in the open, so you know no one wants to do the dirty, you know, outside. I don't know unless they're into that. So right now I think food is secure, so let's just go for some nurses here, and then we'll go access the communal living. Ooh, but we can't get access to basic farming unless I find another. Ooh, okay, so here's like, I guess like here's like the choice decision you gotta make. So heavy tarps would be the cheaper option to go for, but it's like the less useful option later in the game. So I'd rather not screw myself over later in the game just for a temporary solution or like a temporary need. So I'm just gonna plan ahead. I'm gonna need the nurses, especially if I get the pandemic catastrophe. That is gonna be pretty bad for us. Pandemic catastrophe also doubles the water consumption of the people, so we're gonna need to build like 2 more wells if that does happen. So right now we have, I think our production is quite stable. We don't really have any concrete production. Okay, specialists are ready to go. Let's just pop on over here. So I think, you know what, I can't really make contact with, okay, so I'm just gonna get them to come back. I'm just gonna get them to, can I get you to return to colony? There we go, just come home here. There we go. And I'm gonna get you to return to colony as well, if I can just, there we go. No, he doesn't want to come? Okay. Okay, you know what? There we go. So this guy's gonna come back home, they're gonna bring their food supplies with them, and we're all gonna be fine and dandy. Alright, so I'm collecting some concrete over here. So far the only way I know how to collect concrete is just by picking it up from the ruins. I think there's a way to mine it further down the line for your production, but it's like, well, let's see, where is it? It's like all the way down here, industrial mining. It's like the final tech tree where you can like concrete excavator, where you can like literally just dig stuff up out of the ground. So concrete is definitely something that is going to be in demand in the mid game. In the early game, you'll be able to get by here. But if you look at the buildings, they all take some amount of concrete. Not all of them are that expensive though, especially if you build tents and stuff. But yeah, okay. So let's just put this on. Let's just put this on fast forward. Shall we? Hopefully we can hit like some sort of catastrophe so I can show it off to you guys. Alright, another detail I want to draw our attention to is that I like how the deposits actually slowly deplete visually as you harvest them. Because like you see the garbage here, it's going to deplete, and then you're going to be able to get to this plastic that's underneath. So it's half depleted now. And this sort of metal shed here also has some stuff here. Oh, nurses have been researched, completed. And then let's go for some communal living. I'm going to get this research up and running. Or should I wait? I feel like I should wait. Is just going in for... I think I'm just going to go for basic farming. That'll allow us to have some more diverse food sources. So let's just go for that. We're sort of not really in a rush. I know I said I wanted to get the tenements up, but the emergency shelter tents are good enough for now. But yeah, the tenements are really cool because they all have unique arrangements. Okay, so people are not done yet. Okay, there we go. The buildings all look a little different. Oh no, guys, we got the meteor shower. Oh my god. Alright guys, so here we go. Here's the disaster. So, meteors cause damage to buildings and people. Reserve enough construction materials for repairs. Have carriers at hand to do the repairs. Build better shelters. Alright guys, so we're about to get completely screwed over. We got a day for this to happen. And yeah, let's get the specialist back home. Can you guys just come home here, please? Thank you. There we go. Come home here, please. Thank you. Just give us the materials. All right. So as soon as they come back, I'm gonna make sure that they go back outside. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get back to the world map. That's where you guys are most useful. I don't really need them at home unless I need them to kill off like some pesky things here. But we're about to get screwed over now, big time. I want to show you guys Meteor Shower. This stuff is actually insane. Okay, so we got some concrete over here. Can you come over here and see what's over here? Okay, well, we got some metal here. Can you still move? Nope, I can't move. Okay, so, alright. Well, I guess lucky for you guys, unlucky for this playthrough, we are about to get completely bombarded. And unfortunately, I put all my stuff a little too close together. And this is why you can't really go for an organized city. Oops, I zoomed out there. You know, the second time I did like a playthrough for my own sort of playing pleasure, I sort of made sure that everything was a little sort of wacky and like placed sort of a little out of place. Oh my god, he's infected. Oh no, he's got the corona. Guys, stay away from him. I need a medical outpost to deal with this. The only issue is that, well, if I do build a medical outpost, I am probably going to screw myself over a little bit in terms of the resources I can get access to. But we need it, because I don't want him to infect, because he will infect everyone else as well. Should I build this close together? I mean, now that I know the meteor storm is coming, I shouldn't, but... Oh, okay, screw it, guys. Let's just go and build it, and let's just get people to lay off on the food, because we have a lot of food here. So, just lay off on the food. Let's get the collection going. Let's see, carriers here. Are you collecting? No, you're not collecting wood, though. I need you to collect wood. Oh no, there's no wood. It's gonna collect wood over here, and then so we're gonna start consuming more food than we are having. So you know what? Let's just get all the trappers off of the trap duty, and we're just gonna get them to start. We need to make sure that Harry doesn't infect other people. He's taking damage over time because he's sick. And I don't know, insufficient materials for construction of medical tents. So the meteor storm is gonna be coming in soon, and I don't have enough research points to help protect us. So people are getting a little dirty here. That's one of their status here. What is it? Dirty. So -10. You can clean them. They can clean themselves in the outhouse, but apparently I don't have enough outhouses. Okay, so specialists are ready to do stuff. The specialists are probably the ones who are going to survive this meteor shower, to be honest, because they're not in the base. Okay, so can you come over here and loot it? Wait, did I just mess it up? Oh no, you just physically can't get there. Okay, so. Alright, let's go. Let's see that meteor storm happen. We have all the food we need, but people are probably going to die. Basic farming. Colonists under attack. Oh my god, what is attacking? Oh my god, so there's these weird sort of mite things that will attack your colonists. Why is he over there? Who sent him there? I sent him. Oh my god, I sent him there to collect wood. There's more carriers here. Oh my god, the mites are back. So this is what you need your specialists for, because the specialists are better fighters than your colonists, and they'll help protect your colonists. That being said, you know, they can handle themselves if they outnumber the enemy. Yeah, there we go. Show them, boys. Show them who's boss. Okay, so Meteor Shower is going to be coming very soon, and I think the Meteor Shower might be the shorter one. It might be the shortest catastrophe, but it like definitely does the most damage. It is not kind to you. Okay, so come on, medical tent. Can I get the high priority construction, please? I'm just having oh, they're buffalo worms, not mealworms. Interesting. I wonder what the difference is. Okay, so these people are getting healed up. I mean, this good person's cleaning themselves in the outhouse. They're no longer dirty. Medical tent. Oh my god. Here we go. Here's the meteor shower, boys. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's just dodge it for a little bit. Let's go to the specials here. Can you loot this metal for me, please? Thank you very much. There we go. And can you... do I want to loot the concrete? Just tell me what's over here. Oh, look, we got medicine over here, so I want him to loot the concrete over here now. Okay, let's go. So as you can see here, everything's changed, visibly. Colonist Harry died. Oh no, he died. Oh no, I didn't have a sick bay for him. Oh man, okay. Well, this is why you have a medical facility, because sometimes he might get sick. And yeah, this happens. So we lost our first colonist, but we're probably going to lose, like, half of them here to this meteor shower. As you can see here, meteors are starting to hit the ground randomly. Actually, not yet. Those are not meteors. They're just burning up on impact. But I'm pretty sure we'll get to see some meteors quite soon. There we go. Did you see that? That was pretty hefty. Okay, so I'm just going to... Oh my god, it just hit my gate here. My gate apparently didn't take any damage, though. The last time I had this catastrophe, everything I had got demolished. Oh my god, like, this guy just survived a meteor hit here. He just almost died. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we've got a medical tent going on over here. Oh man, please repair this. Repair, repair, repair. I need repairs on here. I need everyone off their jobs. Okay, so I don't need you in the medical tent right now. And lumberyard, just get off the lumberyard. I need you guys to make repairs. Make repairs, make repairs. Everybody stop working. We gotta repair. We gotta repair everything, guys. I need repairs. I need repairs. Please fix. Because we can't allow any of these buildings to go down, because if they go down, we have to, like, rebuild it again. It's going to cost us a lot of resources. So did I just get really unlucky the first time? Because I got hammered by, like, 4 meteors on all of my tents. Like, all my tents were here, and then they just blasted me. So I guess I just got really unlucky. There we go. We got a hit here. Repair. Alright, come on, people. We got half the population repairing. Who else is still working on something? Oh my god. Okay, please repair. Recycler, get off of here. I need repairs here. I need repairs. We are out of wood. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. We are gonna need... Oh, okay, no, people are just hurt here. Group of survivors at the gates. Yes, I need you guys to come in here and help me fix this. Oh, we got Mishka. Mishka is one of my survivors from one of my specialists from last time, or my private place. Okay, come on, come in here and help me fix this. Help me. You know, meme guys, the meme. Help me. This is exactly what's happening right now. Oh my god. We need repairs here. Welcome to the colony. Everything's on fire right now. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. See the tents here take like 2 hits and then they blow up. Mishka, can you please go to the world map? Just go to the world map. The water well is critically damaged. Oh my god. How can I fix this? Can I fix this? Oh no, that's the water well. Okay. Oh my god. Critical damage. Colonists under attack. Oh god, they're under attack by the rats. They're out here trying to gather wood. Oh my god, I sent Mishka to the map. Mishka, please come back home. Come home. Come home, Mishka. Mishka, come home. I need you to come here and protect. Come here and protect. So these colonists will be able to deal with the rats quite well, but I don't want Mishka to die here. Okay, well I realized that, oh my god, okay. That was okay, so you just need to get everybody off their butts, and you just gotta get them to repair. Alright, let's keep going. Colonists under attack. Okay, don't worry. Specials ready for action. Okay, well, you know what, guys? I guess I just got really unlucky on the first playthrough. Like, I literally just got all my tents demolished. Half my people died. So I guess the meteor shower is really just RNG. And it kind of really sucks. So let's just get back to the exploration part here. And let's just go pop over here, let's see what's up. And then maybe after this catastrophe is over, I'll just call it a date for Feature Friday here. And yeah, look forward to seeing this series, more of it. I'll probably do like a fresh playthrough. Or maybe I'll just use this one. I don't know. We'll see. This is a hard playthrough. It doesn't seem that hard, actually, so I might just continue with it. Small concrete ruins. There we go. Alright, come on, just fix the water well, please. Just, everyone's hurt. We're gonna need a medic. We need 2 medics here. Please go and heal the people. We need medicine. Heal the people, please. And oh, the meteor storm's over, guys. All right, there we go. So if you guys like what you see so far, this game is currently in the sort of early access right now, which means it's under development. Let's just put a pause over here. But I'm really excited to see this game. I sort of just wrap, like, just, you know, I want to see like it completed and all that stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to play more of it for sure on this channel. So be sure to keep an eye out for it. But yeah, if you guys like it, you guys can get it for yourself. It's still on sale right now on the Epic Games Store. I think it's only like $17 Canadian. So if you're from the States, this is probably like even cheaper. And if you're from anywhere else in the world, probably cheaper, maybe. I don't know, guys. But anyways, if you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like. Drop any comments in the comment section down below. Perhaps like if you guys have played this or seen other people play it before, what other sort of what early tech choices are perhaps the better ones? I don't know. I'm just going by gut feeling right now. I haven't really watched anyone else play it. I've seen it sort of mentioned a few times, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later.